Rahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is the first video lesson for today. So I will be explaining. So as you can see here, this is lesson 1. So I'll be talking about socialization topic only specifically, but you will be assigned different tasks in accordance to or related to the socialization topic. So if you can see here, guys, the first one for the socialization topic, first thing first, I will talk about the part 1. Part 1 is actually discussing about what is meant by socialization. Okay, the definition of socialization is very important for you to know what is socialization because it is part of your AO1. All right, AO1 is to explain what do you understand about socialization. All right, and then for part 2, I will be explaining the significance or importance of socialization. And part 3 is divided into 2. All right, the first one is the types of socialization and agencies of socialization. So types and the agencies responsible in transmitting the socialization process. Always remember that socialization, it doesn't work if there are no agencies of socialization. So agencies of socialization, they are very, very important in ensuring that socialization is transmitting the way of life of the society. Okay, part 4 is the theories of socialization. So in order for you to master this topic, socialization, you must understand part 1, part 2, 3, and as well as part 4. All right, so this task, okay, for students, in order for you to understand this, of course, you have to refer to your reading materials and as well as your notes. But that one, I will expand further later on. All right, maybe in a second video, or maybe I will type it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, part 1. So I'll be doing the part 1 first. Okay, so how can I take pictures? Really difficult for me with this angle. Okay, so part 1, the what. Okay, what is socialization? So socialization is the process through which children, so if you notice here, I use the word children. It means that this is where the children learn, okay, to be the effective member of the society. Now the question is, how to be effective member of society? Now, to be an effective members of the society, you must know what the society norm, okay, the way of life, the normal way of how the society works, for example, how to behave, how to talk, how to react. So in order for you to understand that, in order for you to become the effective members of the society, you must know what the society want. And according to sociologists, for example, like Gideon or even Parson from the functionalists, they believe that in order to be the effective members of the society, you must learn through the process of learning. And the name of that process of learning is what we call socialization. Okay, now, so if you can see here, the how part. Okay, now how can you learn to become the members of the society? In fact, the effective, can you see that, the word effective? So first thing first, the older generation, all right, the older generation, either the parents or teachers, they must teach you on how to behave. Like for example, your parents taught you when you were kids, okay, when you were very small, to the etiquette of the eating, how you eat, the table manner, for example. For the teachers, they teach you how to score, how to understand the topic, for example, how to react or how to behave in school. Okay, they are considered as the older generation, which is passed on. Okay, what do? They pass on, they transmit, or we use the word pass on, the core value. Core value is values that are very important, the primary values, in the society, the belief, what you believe in the society, the norm, what are normal in the society, and the tradition of the society to the next generation. So it means that in order for the socialization to work, it must be transmitted from one generation to the next, so that it ensures the continuity of that norms, values, tradition of the society. Okay, now if you can see here, okay, I will just trying to make it justice. Okay, as you can see here, socialization shape your identity. So your identity is Identity is a concept where sociologists believe that it marks you or define you who you are. Okay, so socialization define the self, yourself, myself, everyone, your identity. Okay, and socialization also shaped the way of life, how each of the societies behave differently. So if you compare like Brunei society compared to Malaysian society or the African society, they tend to have different way of behavior. Why? Because they have different way how they will socialize at home or even socialize outside home. Okay, now last but not least for this video, I will explain to you what does socialization do. So basically socialization, it shapes the individual. Not only you learn, okay, not only it shapes your identity, but it also shapes you into becoming a social being. Now, if you notice, instead of I use the word human being, I use the word social being. So what's the difference between these two? Well, always remember this. Social being are individuals who have the social skills required by the society. So what are the social skills? The first one is the language. Language is a social skills that you learn through the process of socialization. The way you communicate, for example, the way you eat, table manner, the way you sit, the way you behave, your etiquette, for example, all these are example of social beings. And these social beings, right, are important in order for you to be fit in the society. In order for you to be effective member of society, you must learn these social skills. And always remember, according to sociologists, these social skills are learned, not biologically determined. So when you learn all this, then you become social beings. Okay? Human being and social being is different. Human being, if they don't possess these social skills, they are still human, but they are not social being. But social being, okay, they are human, but at the same time they possess social skills. So for the question of human beings and social being will be continued the next lesson. Thank you.